Yo, what is up guys? It is Skaarm, and for today's video we finally got ourselves a new evolutions in Eafc 24 Ultimate Team. So I'm going to be showing you guys some of the best options for the Bruiser Wingback section. So looking into the evolutions, we're going to go scroll down. Bruiser Wingback, it's available for 14 days starting right now on October 11th. So in terms of the requirements, it has to be a silver card, the pace has to be a maximum of 85, physicality maximum of 75, it cannot be a center back or have a position change of a center back, and the player must have a right back position, no more than 9 playstyles, but no silver card really has 9 playstyles, so that doesn't really affect anything. In terms of the upgrades for each of these cards, it's going to be a +3 in pace, +5 in passing, +5 in dribbling, along with a +10 in defending and a +10 in physicality. So the upgrades are pretty solid. I mean, you guys could see one of the options right here, and this is actually one of the top 10 options that I do have in my list as well. And it's going to be Murillo, who goes from 82 pace to 85. He also gets 71 passing, 73 dribbling, 77 defending, and 84 physicality. So obviously, you can see these aren't the greatest of cards. They're not going to go into a full meta squad whatsoever. In my opinion, what the best thing with the Bruiser Wingback is going to be trying to get yourself chemistry. Like if you guys need a right back from a certain league and nation, you might be able to find one that actually does fit the requirements for your team. Bear in mind, the player does also get a high defensive work rate and a bruiser playstyle. Let's go into the list of players that I actually have. It's going to be in my squad here that I've put into concept. So I have 10 players right here along with the bonus 4 options as well. But in my opinion, there's not too many great options in here. Number 1 in my opinion is definitely going to be Joe Scally. He doesn't really have any playstyles, but his stats are pretty solid. And of course, with the upgrades that you guys can see on screen right now, this card could become very, very good. I think the worst thing about him is going to be the medium work rates becoming medium high work rates. So he's not going to have a high attacking work rate, which is kind of poor in a way, unless you guys are looking for an extremely defensive player. But still, in my opinion, the best option, especially if you guys are looking for some Bundesliga links. Overall, the actual best option in terms of stats is going to be a Capo from the MLS. And on top of that, he's from Equatorial Guinea. And yeah, links are just going to be impossible with him, but the stats look insane. Then we have the Messi links with Yedlin. You would only be doing this card if you're American, or if you guys are an Inter Miami fan, or if you guys are a Messi fan and you want to get some links for Messi. That's the only reason I would suggest doing Yedlin. His stats do look alright, but still nothing too special. But definitely one of the best options in the MLS. Looking at Wilson Manafa now, I mean, he could play left back, he could play right back. He has a couple play styles, but nothing too special. His stats at the current time without his upgrades are alright. But once he becomes 82 rated, I think he can be a pretty solid option. He looks pretty much like Thierry Correa from Valencia, but with the upgrade in defense. Or you could say he's a worse version of Cancelo. That's whatever way you guys want to take that. I think he is still a solid option, especially for hybriding your team out. Then we have Bush, and he is pretty solid as a German right back option as well from the Bundesliga. If you guys are looking for Joe Scally, I think this is the second best option from the Bundesliga, and he looks pretty solid, 6 foot tall and all that. But once again, he's gonna have that same issue with the medium work rates turning into medium high work rates. But still a great option, and I do suggest this one as well. Now, if you guys are looking specifically for links, I think Vitinho is a great option as a Brazilian Premier League player. His stats look alright, not too bad of an option. Then we have Gendré from the Serie A as a French player. Once again, solid option when you guys are looking for links and for hybriding your team out. And another option for hybriding your team out is going to be, he had a great card in FIFA 23. In my opinion, I loved using his card. I thought he was very, very good in game. He also has the medium work rate, so that's going to be an issue as well. Just bear that in mind. But still a great option if you guys are looking for German and Serie A links. Then we have a couple interesting options. I've already showed you Murillo, so we're just going to skip through that one. But we have Timothy Weah, and I mean, he can be an interesting option. He kind of looks like Quadrado in my opinion. Obviously, if you guys want a American player, and especially from the Serie A, he is an interesting option. He might be one of your favorite players in real life if you guys are actually from America. But yeah, decent option, but nothing too special. I think some of the first 5 options I've showed you are better for playability. The next 3 options are great for hybriding your team out, and the last 2 options I showed in the starting 11 are not the greatest options. Next we have Livramento and Aarons. I think they're good options, but I think someone like Reece James is just better. And in terms of playability, I mean, you're not going to have to go through all of the grind, and you're not going to have to actually buy these silver cards, because some of these silver cards, bear in mind, are actually extinct, or 10,000 coins, 5,000 coins. So the cards are very, very pricey, and for that reason, I probably wouldn't go with Livramento or Aaron's. For all my Canadians out there like myself, Lerai is an option here, obviously also an MLS option, but if you just want to go for a Canadian player, Lerai is your guy. And then we have Zadaka, and he's an all-rate option as well from the League One, but I still don't think he's the best, and I think someone like Murillo is still a better option. But yeah, guys, that is basically it for the Bruiser Wingback section. I will be making a video on the pacey winger as well at some point, so make sure to go check that out. I'll link that in the description once it is out. Apart from that though, guys, that is going to be the video, so please do make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace out.
Yeah, I won't start, I ain't tripping, I won't start. Oh, living lively. Everybody tryna ride my wave, they can ride me. Pull up in a foreign to the curb looking icy. I ain't never stressed about a fit, I'm on hype beast.